Now that this is done, we're going to look on details for that part. So details is going to be higher and lower details on that part. So just look at the top, display the cloud or the mesh, and look at how the region is defined, and just check one of the bob or the boss here and make a mesh sketch. So just go on the region here, right mouse click, mesh sketch, increase or move the position of the plane if you want to, and so here by 1 millimeter, just not to go too far, and then create your sketch. As usual, the sketch is created on the plane, not on the offset plane. So it's always projected on the main plane. So here we just create one or two lines. We just create inner circle, outer circle on the outside. So inner circle is just to make sure that it goes and it will touch the main body. And then just create tension arcs. If you want to, you can put some constraint on the first line, not to move it. And then you can change the position of the endpoint just to get the right shape and the accurate shape. On this side, we'll make a fillet, and then we will extend all the curves to the circles just to have a closed body, and we will trim all the circles which are useless on that part. This is done, so now let's extrude that shape to the body. So either you put that, but if you check closely, the direction is not the perpendicular to the sketch, so we are going to extrude it to the Z direction. And we don't merge because we need to pattern it. And before doing any patterning, we will need to make a draft angle on the side because it's not straight. So we will just make a draft using the top face and all the edges in order to make a draft angle here of 45 degrees. Just check before applying it if this angle is correct or not. Then we will display the cloud and trim this area in order to have the right shape here. So we will need to make a mesh sketch. Again, on revolution, define the axis, define the right plane, and rotate the plane on top of this area. Okay, and then create your sketch. So Alt space always to hide the solid body and create the shape that will be trimmed, that will be used for trimming the solid body. And then create fillets, and don't forget to extend all those curves because they need to intersect with the solid body. Okay, so just adapt that and then resize to be sure that all the curves are well defined. And then create the surface body, right mouse click, revolution in surface, and okay. So now if you display the solid body and the surface body, you can use the function called cut and cut your solid body to have the right shape. So now you're trimming the parts, the solid body with the surface. So just make sure that you select the right entity and the right tool and keep whatever you want to keep on the part. So those two. And then, of course, you can remove this solid body, but the surface body, sorry, and then create a fillet there. And of course, a fillet on the top and on all the areas you want to fillet, like on the top, on this plane, and on the side, of course. And then you will be able to duplicate this body by doing a patterning. And you can use, of course, the cloud or the mesh to define the number of entities you need to do at the end. So here it's going to be this number, and adjust it just to be sure you have the right number. Of course, at the end, you'll see that you have some overlaps. When you are going to merge, the software simplifies everything just in order to get the right shape at the end. So now you can make on the other side the same thing. So it's going to be the same process by extracting the shape, creating the sketches, and then making some booleans to create everything on the part. Always display the cloud or the mesh to be sure that you're going in the right direction. And put a value, a rad value, it's going to be easier afterwards. So you can go either up to the body or you can go with a round value. And then afterwards, let's do the draft angle. So here, let's increase the number and apply. So here you find out afterwards, after doing that, that you forgot about the fillets on this shape, and you don't want to do the fillets on all the parts. So you can just either do it manually or just roll back in the tree before the patterning, apply the fillets on the part, on this detail, and then re-roll the tree. And then, of course, at the end, merge everything, and we will finish that part with the hole in the middle, or maybe we can also create some fillets on that part, or check if it's okay. And let's make the hole on that part. So move it a little bit and make some silhouette just to get the internal shape of that hole. Then create a circle, base your selection on the center of the sketch, and then move it outwards. You can also create some values. And here you can do an extrude inside and define the depth as you want. So here I just put some values and make a cut. And at the end, you can create the fillet on the part, on both areas, if you want.